Hi guys, today we're going to be doing a review on the eBay fake Naked 3 Urban Decay brushes that I ordered a couple months ago. I got them from China, again took about 1 month to arrive. All came individually sealed, which I found was really good. Considering the price, which I think was about £2 or under, and you get 12 brushes, as you can see. I'll run through what I use them for, but you might not choose to use them for the same thing. But there's various different shapes so it can suit your own purposes. I would say that for the price you pay, the quality is absolutely amazing. I mean, I haven't had any loose hairs coming out, and I have washed some of them. Not all of them, but so far they are very good. Just like normal brushes, the fibres are so soft, very nice on your skin, and I love the colours of these. They look very professional, and I would definitely recommend these if you're looking for a startup kit maybe, or if you just want to add a different variation of shapes and sizes of brushes. That I use these and I never even knew about this type of brush, but I always find uses for them, and they're very universal. This is the first brush, and this is what I use as my lip liner, as the point is quite small and I find it easy to blend around the shape of your lips, and you can also blend in lip colours well. The handle of this it's also very handy because it can become unattached. So you do end up with the smaller brush and this handle. It is also easy as you can place the brush inside this, and once it's slid in you have an even smaller brush, which can be handy so you don't get your lipstick that's been already on the brush on other things. This second brush is also very small. It's the same design, but no extra handle this time. And I would use this one for concealer, as it would be easy to blend into, as it's got quite a short brush head, so it doesn't really brush all over your face, just in the small areas where you need it. This third brush, again, quite a small head, and I use this one for putting eyeshadow into the corner of my eye. I'm not sure if that's correct, but that's just what I find it useful for, as it's quite small and but it doesn't hit obviously, and I find it just easy to apply eyeshadows. This brush I use to apply eyebrow wax into my eyebrows. I think you're probably meant to use it for applying eyeliner on, but it works for me, so I find it really good, as it's got a nice strong head, so it doesn't really move out of the place that you want it to, so it's easy for application. Next brush is kind of similar, but except it's got more of a flat head, as you can see. Again, I would use this for concealer, as it's got a short head, which is flat, so it's easy for application of concealer. I think you could use this for under your eye concealer, as it's flat with a slightly more wide surface area. Again, for this brush I use it for concealer, not specifically because of the point, but just again the area is kind of bigger, so it's easier, and the handle, you can see it's thicker, so I get more of a steady control with it, making it easier to apply in certain areas. This one is the brush I use the most, as you can probably tell. It's quite thin, has a flat head, and quite a medium to thick handle, making it easy for control. And what I'd use this for is when I'm drawing on eyeliner and the eyeshadow I put on before has gone a little bit over the line, I'd use this as it gets up close to the eyeliner, and I can create a straight line of concealer and then buff that in, so it makes a cleaner finish. This brush again is quite thin as well as the others. It's kind of similar to the other one, but I think the handle is probably just a little bit bigger. Again, I use this for concealer, just because of the shape of it, and I think it's quite easy to blend in. This brush I don't really have a specific use for, but if I do use it, it would be to just a product that has fallen under my eyes, like eyeshadow. But you could also use it as, I suppose, a bigger crease brush or kind of blending brush for all your eyeshadows, because it has this wide sort of fluffy top, making it soft and easy to use too. This brush I've also used for foundation, as it looks quite a typical foundation brush. The reason I use this is because it's got flat, thin bristles, and it's got a thick handle, so it's easy to control. And I've found this works well when I've used it. I've used this brush for mainly blush, as it's small and has a fluffy top. It's very soft and the bristles are nicely packed, as you can see from the top. So you get a good amount of product on, but it doesn't pack it on too heavy for you. And finally, the biggest brush, which is what I use for powder, which is quite traditional, I think, as the bristles are nice and soft, and again, not too tight, so it's easy to apply the product. But I suppose you could also use this as maybe like a bronzing, as it has this sort of more narrow shape, not just kind of like an open brush, if you know what I mean. And the handle is thicker, so you also get good control. I'll put links in the description from where you can get them from on eBay, from China, which will take a little bit longer to arrive, from the UK, which will be a little bit more expensive, and from the US, which will also be a little bit more expensive. I'll link them all in the description, so go check them out for yourself.